Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another video. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will be updated on all my future content. So this video is going to be a review of subtraction with and without regrouping. Our first example problems are 62 minus 41 and 42 minus 28. I'm going to go through step by step how to solve each problem. So without regrouping, it's pretty simple. We're going to subtract the numbers in the ones place and the numbers in the tens place. Before you do any subtraction problem, I recommend checking whether or not regrouping is needed. In subtraction, we regroup whenever there is a bottom number that is bigger than the top digit. So as you can see in this problem, 2 is bigger than 1 and 6 is bigger than 4. You're able to subtract both numbers. There's not a digit in this problem where the bottom digit is bigger than the top digit. So you can just simply subtract. 2 minus 1 equals 1. 6 minus 4 equals 2. And we have our final answer, 62 minus 41 equals 21. Now I'm going to model an example where we need to regroup. So for this problem, so you can see the difference, we have a bottom digit that is bigger than the top digit. In the ones place, 8's bigger than 2. You cannot start out with 2 and take away 8. So here we do need to regroup, and we regroup by taking a 10 from the tens place and adding a 10 to the ones place. So the 4 in the tens place is going to become a 3, and then the 2 in the ones place, we're going to add 10 to that. It's going to become a 12. Basically, we're rewriting the number with the 1 in front of it. And now we can actually subtract. So in the ones place, 12 minus 8 equals 4. And 3 minus 2 equals 1. And we have our final answer, 42 minus 28 equals 14. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. Really helps the algorithm. All right, next problem. I'll leave this one up as a model. (41 minus 21). Now, before I do any subtraction, I'm going to check and see if regrouping is needed. Now, looking in the ones place, we have the same number. And the tens place, 4 is bigger than 2. Now, the numbers can be equal. It's okay if you have the same number in the ones place or the same number in the tens place. The only situation where you need to regroup and you're not able to just subtract is when the bottom digit is bigger. So the top and bottom can be equal, but they cannot. The bottom can't be bigger. If the bottom is bigger, you will need to regroup. So regrouping is not needed for this one. 1 minus 1 equals 0. 4 minus 2 equals 2. And we have our answer. 41 minus 21 equals 20. All right, 72 minus 27. So now here, we will need to regroup because the bottom digit's bigger. You can't start out with 2 and take away 7. So we're going to regroup by taking a 10 from the tens place and adding a 10 to the ones place. So the 7 is going to become a 6. The 2, we're going to add 10 to it. It's going to become a 12. So now in the ones place, 12 minus 7 equals 5. 6 minus 2 equals 4. And we have our answer, 72 minus 27 equals 45. All right, next example. Now what I want to do 74 minus 33. So we're going to check if regrouping is needed. And in this problem, we do not need to regroup because the top digits are bigger for both numbers. So 4 minus 3 equals 1. 7 minus 3 equals 4. And we have our answer. 74 minus 33 equals 41. Problems are very fast and very simple if regrouping is not needed. All right, next problem. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. I appreciate you. 84 minus 49. So for this problem, we do need to regroup. You can't start out with 4 and take away 9. 9's bigger. So again, we're going to take a 10 from the tens place and add it to the ones place. So the 8 is going to become a 7. We're subtracting 1 from the tens place. Then the ones place, we have to add 10. So the 4 is going to become a 14. And now we are ready to subtract. 14 minus 9 equals 5. 7 minus 4 equals 3. And we have our final answer. 84 minus 49 equals 35. All right, next example problem. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. It really helps the algorithm. All right, 27 minus 15. So we're checking if regrouping is needed. 2 is bigger than 1. 7 is bigger than 5. We do not need to regroup there. So we're going to go right into the subtraction. 7 minus 5 equals 2. 2 minus 1 equals 1. And we have our final answer. 27 minus 15 equals 12. All right, next example. 43 minus 24. So we always check if regrouping is needed before we do any subtraction. So now we're looking. 4 is bigger than 2. 3 is not bigger than 4. The bottom digit's bigger in the ones place. So we will need to regroup. So we got to take a 10 from the tens place and add a 10 to the ones place. So the 4 will become a 3. The 3, we're going to add 10 to it. It's going to become a 13. And now we can subtract. 13 minus 4 equals 9. 3 minus 2 equals 1. And we have our final answer. 43 minus 24 equals 19. We're going to do 2 more example problems, and then we're going to call it a video. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I am glad you're here. You are slowly but surely making this the best show on television. All right, here we go. 52 minus 31. So starting in the ones place, 2 minus 1 equals 1. 5 minus 3 equals 2. And we have our final answer. 52 minus 31 equals 21. All right, next problem. 62 minus 49. Checking if regrouping is needed, and it is, because you cannot start out with 2 and take away 9. The bottom digit is bigger in the ones place. So we're going to regroup. So the 6, we're going to make that a 5. The 2 becomes a 12. We are taking away 1, then we are adding 10 to the number in the ones place. 12 minus 9 equals 3. 5 minus 4 equals 1. And our answer is 13. All right. I was going to make that our last 2 problems, but I sort of changed my mind. I want to keep going here. $43 minus 33, so we check if regrouping is needed, and it's not. Remember, it's okay if the digits are the same. The only time we need to regroup is if the bottom digit is bigger. So the bottom digit can be the same as the top digit. It can be equal to the top digit. It just can't be bigger. All right, so 3 minus 3 equals 0. 4 minus 3 equals 1. And we have our answer, 43 minus 33 equals 10. All right, we will end it with a regrouping problem. Maybe I shouldn't have given that away, but I did. Okay, 73 minus 48. So checking if regrouping is needed. Obviously it is, and you knew that it was because I said we would end with a regrouping problem. You can't start with 3 and take away 8. So we need to take a 10 from the tens place and add 10 to the ones place. So the 7 is going to become a 6. And the 3 is going to become a 13. 13 minus 8 equals 5. 6 minus 4 equals 2. And we have our final answer, 73 minus 48 equals 25. And that is my video for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. And if there is an area of math or reading you're having difficulty with, put that in the comments and I will do a future video on that skill. Until next time, this is Mr. Camilleri signing off.